Hi everybody, it's Patty, Rockstar Mom. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about my favorites, and they're not necessarily March favorites, but they're just products that I've been using recently that I'm loving. There aren't very many because I want to keep this short and sweet. We are expecting out-of-town company today, and life is just crazy here right now, and I do want to give you a little bit of update right off the bat about Hurricane Michael and our recovery efforts down here. We're coming up on 7 months since Hurricane Michael, and those of you who have seen any of my videos know the devastation that we've experienced here. It's just been bad. It's been unimaginable, and still is. Yesterday on the news, they talked about the fact that so far to date, FEMA has reported that we have collected 17 million cubic yards of basically trees that were destroyed in Hurricane Michael in Bay County, and I live in Bay County. Think about that, 17 million cubic yards of debris. It's the largest collected of any disaster in the United States for as long as they've been keeping records. So that just tells you something. But speaking of Hurricane Michael, indirectly, a couple of months ago, and I will link that video probably below, or I may show it even at the end so that you can click on it if you want to. I want to report something because I like to be upfront with you guys before I do favorites, although this is a favorite of mine, and because it was a favorite, I showed it to you in that video, and it's my Sonic toothbrush. It's by Cybersonic, and I'm not going to go into any of the details about the value of this and why I love it so much, but I've been using this toothbrush for probably 10 years, or a Cybersonic toothbrush. And by the way, you may can hear Bagel on the floor playing, but they have had this reward program for as long as I've been using the toothbrush, where if I refer someone and they buy the toothbrush, they send me $10. You know, I've referred my friends and family over the years, but it occurred to me that because it was one of my favorites, and because they did pay that $10 per toothbrush for every person who ordered using my number, and they automatically give every one of their customers a number. But because of that, I reviewed it, and I told you about the $10. I forgot about it. I totally forgot about it. And yesterday, in my mail, was a check for $450. That means 45 of you ordered that toothbrush. And I will be donating this check to one of the Michael relief funds, as I said I would do in that video. And it will come from all of you who did purchase your toothbrush. And I've actually heard from many of you in private messages and in comments that you had received your toothbrush and you absolutely loved it. So I'm gonna, as I said, I'm gonna link either the video at the end of this video, or I'll put a link down below in the description box, so you can go back and watch that favorites if you haven't seen it. And then if you want to order a toothbrush, use my number, which will be down there also, and continuing on any monies that I receive, I'll donate to that effort. I picked these up and brought them in because, let me tell you something, this is definitely a favorite. How many of you use fans when you put your makeup on or you're doing your skincare and you get hot. I have been using fans for so many years. I do have a makeup mirror that has a fan on it that a brand sent me a long time ago. But I still, even with that, I still use these fans. I travel with a fan, and I pick these fans up everywhere I go. These especially. I always have a stash of them, and I've been known to give them away to friends and women, but they're just wonderful when you get hot. And these are always, any event you go to, usually outdoor event in the summertime, they'll have some kind of fans that they're giving away. Jennifer knew about my love of fans and how much I used them. A couple of years ago, when she was, I believe, in Ecuador, she brought me this fan. The second thing I want to talk to you about is a skincare item. This video is not going to be about skincare, but I'm getting ready to take a long trip, and when I return, I am going to be doing a skincare video showing you what I use. But several months ago, City Beauty sent me a couple of items with the understanding that I could review them or not and give an honest opinion. One of the items I absolutely loved right off of the bat, and that is the City Lips, I think is what they call it. And this is the clear one, although it's getting a little bit cloudy because I've used so much of it, but I'm almost out of it. I have maybe an inch left in there. They also sent me the multi-action sculpting cream. And I immediately started using the City Lips. And I will tell you that all three of those have been my experience. Now, do I have plumper lips as a result of using the City Lips? I can't tell that I do. But what I can see is I can see a smoothness where I used to have a lot of lines, and I'm not talking about the lines that we get above our lips from smoking or from, I've never smoked, but for as long as I can remember, I've used a straw to drink anything cold. But my lips also had, from this aging process and probably dryness, they had they were just lined on my lips themselves. And that has been greatly reduced using this. Now, because I only had this, I have this one, and it is on the pricey side, I have been using it very sparingly. I use it at night, and I use it before I put my skincare and my makeup on in the morning. It's the first thing I do. I just put a little layer on and then go forward with my skincare and my makeup. And so I love this. I really do love it. The second thing they sent me with that original order was the multi-action sculpting cream. And it looks like this. Well, let me tell you, in the beginning, when I first received this and I started using it, and you'll see from my skincare video, I have so many moisturizing type products. I never talk about them because I rarely do. I rarely talk about skincare. But I sort of started using this in the mix of all of those. And honestly, I did not give it enough love. About a month ago, I pulled this out and decided that I would start using it faithfully, morning and night. And there is a way to use it where you use, when you apply it, you use upward strokes on your neck and on your face, all upward. I can't tell you that I have seen a face lifting effect. But what I can tell you about it is that I love the way my skin feels when I use this. My skin feels soft. My skin does seem to feel tighter. I don't know that it is, but I love the consistency of it. I don't think you can see in this jar, but I have almost finished it. A couple of weeks ago, I decided, and this is rare for me, I mean, I can probably count on one hand the number of times that I have that I've even used a second jar of any type of skincare. I just don't, because it's almost like I'm always looking for the next best thing, like so many of us are. But I realized that I was almost out of this, and I was so close to being out of the City Lips that I was going to order it myself, pay for it with my own money. That's how much I liked it. I promise you, within a couple of days, City Lips contacted me again and told me that they had a new product out that they would like to send me, a face mask, and would I like to receive it? And I thought, how in the world? They must have been reading my minds. So I went straight back to them and told them, yes, I would. Based on my experience with the multi-action sculpting cream, yes, I would. I told them that I was just and I said, as a matter of fact, I'm just getting ready to place an order for the multi-sculpting cream and the clear City Lips. She came back to me and told me that she would just send me a box. And if I wanted to review it, I could. If I didn't want to review it, I didn't have to. And it would be my own personal opinion about them. So I got my box. And yay, she sent me another multi-action sculpting cream. I've already told you about that. A sweet note. The new product, she sent me two things new. The first one is the Line Smoothing Hydro Mask. And it comes in a box like this. And then you get 5 sheet masks. I've already used it twice. And I will say that I like it a lot. I like it every bit as much as the Hydro Action Sculpting Cream. I really did enjoy this. The mask is a little bit different. It's not just the sheet mask like most of us are used to using. It has a front and a back backing. So you have to separate the 3 layers, and the mask is actually the center part of it. The mask stayed on my skin. You leave it on for 15 to 20 minutes. I loved it. I love masking. I don't do it nearly often enough, but this is very cooling. When I took it off, my skin just felt wonderful. So I loved this. I would purchase these again. Now, she did not send me my clear City Lips, so I will be ordering that myself. But she sent me 2 of the new matte lipsticks that they have, and they come boxed like this. The packaging is really nice. This one is plum, and this one is rosy mauve, and rosy mauve is what I'm wearing today. Rosy mauve, love it. Let me show you what plum is actually my favorite. I've worn this several times. They're matte. Hopefully you can see it. I'll try to zoom that in so that you can see it. But I am thoroughly enjoying these. They stay on really well. I love these. I absolutely love all of them. They were so kind to give us a 10% discount. If you're interested in any of them, I will have the information about City Beauty down below in the description box, or some of you might call it the show more box, but down below this video I will have the information for you. And just like with everything, I encourage you to do your own research. Don't buy something just because I like it. Just because I like it doesn't mean that you will. My budget may be different from your budget, so you do what's right for you. The last favorite that I want to show you, and I saw this on Emily Noel, and you know, I had never even heard of Profusion, but she did a review on the new Profusion line that is now in, I suppose, most Walmarts. And because it's so reasonably priced, I think just about every product is under $10. I want to show you the items that I picked out, and I've been using these, and I love it. The first thing I bought is the Pro Conceal Contour Palette. That's what it looks like. And this is, but they're all the different color correctors and concealers, contours, bronzers. These are all creams. This one right here is a cream, and then the rest of these are powders. And I am really enjoying this palette a lot. It says it has 19-piece professional conceal and contour kit. I'm enjoying this. The next thing I got was the brows. Y'all know I'm on this brow kick. I have been, because my brows are pretty much non-existent these days. But it's the they had two. I got the brows one because of the color. In this kit number one, you get 2 brow powders, taupe and soft brown, and then you get a wax right there, and then a highlighter that you can put under your brow bone. You get a pencil with a spoolie on the end, a brush, and you even get a pair of tweezers, which I would never use to tweeze my eyebrows. I don't have enough eyebrows to tweeze. I really like this. The next thing I bought was the blush one palette, 6-shade blush palette, and I think they had 2 palettes, and I don't remember what the other one is. You can see really nice colors. Bashful, Blossom, Sweetheart, Delight, Bronzy, and Popular. Today I have on Popular, this one right here, and it has a little bit of shine to it. Looks like a little tiny bit of micro glitter in it. And then the last thing I purchased was the Matte eyeshadow. It's 24 shade eyeshadow palette with brush. Let me take the brush out. But it's just a great selection of matte, except for the VIP, which is Black Sparkles glitter, which I would say I would never use it, but you know what? I might do a video using it, and we'll just see what it looks like on a 75-year-old. Probably pretty crazy, pretty far out there. But, you know, a lot of these colors I can actually wear being 75 years old, and mainly only using 1 or 2 eyeshadow colors when I do my eyes. I almost never use more than 2 shadows. I do that 1 shadow look or the 2 shadow look. But there are a lot of light neutrals that we can wear, and there are some plums and taupes, some rust colors, burgundies, gray. So just a great selection. And like I say, they have a real good payoff. You want to be real careful, tap your brush off. A nice brush. So I don't have this on today. This week I have been using my cream eyeshadows a lot. I'm getting ready to take this trip and trying to decide what I'm going to take with me. Makeup wise, it will be minimal. It will be a palette or two that has a lot in it. I may even do a Z palette. I don't know. But I'm trying to make that decision now. I want to thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to watch for the videos at the end of this video if you haven't seen them, especially the one on my favorites with the toothbrush. And if you want to help the Hurricane Michael Relief Fund that I'm contributing to, and you need a really good, and I'm telling you, good customer service sonic toothbrush, watch that video, and then that'll be just more money that we can donate to that fund to help people who are so much in need, We had 600 families literally put out on the streets a couple of weeks ago because we had hit that 6-month mark, and FEMA was going to stop paying for the hotel rooms for the families they've been paying for down here who were displaced. So we have 600 families who are trying to find a place to live, and there are no places to live down here. The rent, from what we've been told, the rents have just skyrocketed on places that are available, whether it's single family homes or apartments. The prices are just, it's a seller's market, let me just put it that way. We're learning that. Even though we have had damage, we are having units sell without even being listed in our little complex because there are families here that desperately need a place to live. And so wow is all I can say is wow, and how sad it is. With that being said, again, thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, I sure hope you will. I am getting so close to 50,000 subscribers. 50,000! I never thought I would get to 50,000 subscribers, but it looks like it won't be long before I'll be there, and it just makes my heart happy that many of you have subscribed to my channel and watch this older woman talk to you about beauty and her life. Thank you. I hope that you'll go out and have a wonderful day. Have the best day ever. And don't forget to be kind. Just be kind. Love you. See you soon. Bye-bye.